Now that every single set for Ninjago 2026 has been revealed, let's talk about the top 10 best minifigures from this year. Of course, we've had Ninjago Legacy, Ninjago Legends, and Dragon's Rising to talk about, so we're gonna have quite a few picks here. But before we start off, I'll just lay some ground rules. Firstly, I'm not counting the Ninjago City Legacy Old Town set because that set just has so many really important and exclusive minifigures that if I really added that set into this list, we'd be sitting here all day and the entire list would be filled with just minifigures from that set. Though I have made an exception, including one of the collectible minifigures from that set in this ranking because those ones are actually in other places of this ranking as well. Another small rule is that the ninja suit lines from this year, those being the Legacy ZX Ninjas and the Dragon Ninjas, are gonna be paired up as one slot, where all of these 6 are gonna basically be taking one slot on this list, just so that I don't have to go ahead and give 6 entire spots to 6 of the ninjas, just because they're the same outfit or similar enough to be ranked the same. Anyway, now let's get started with our 10th place, that of course being December's Acid Monster. I think the Acid Monster is just such a cool design. After all, we don't get too much Serpentine representation in Ninjago nowadays. I mean, the last time we got it was Frack, and that's not even counted. So this was, of course, a really nice thing. I really like the snake tail here, that's a good return, and the biggest thing is by far that head mold. I think it just looks amazing. Though the weird thing about this figure is that it certainly did not cost Lego that much to make because it shows up in so many sets. Like, so many of them. It is just insane. They just kept spamming this minifigure and I have no idea why, but I feel like that's gonna really bring a downfall to this figure because figures should be common, but they should not be common enough to where you can find them in every other set. Anyway, 9th place is gonna be another Dragon's Rising minifigure, that being Wildfire, because this is a new Wildfire firstly, along with a new face print. She gets a new happy expression which just looks amazing, along with another angry expression. And just that torso print there looks amazing. She's got her armor piece back, so that's good as well. Along with the fact that she comes with the scabbard piece, the sword holder piece on her waist as well, which is just another amazing thing. The biggest thing bringing this figure down is that if you look at those legs, I'm pretty sure those are just a repeat from the original Tournament of Sources Wildfire, which is just so disappointing because I don't think we've ever had a Ninjago suit where they just reuse the legs. I mean, I'm pretty sure Hunted had that, but a Hunted isn't even counted here. Just, it feels weird to have the legs of a different minifigure just put on this one. It just feels a little odd. Anyway, let's move on to 8th place, that being the Titan Mech Pilot Nia or the Mech Pilot Mira. The reason I'm including this is mostly because I love mech pilot suits. The mech Cole from last year 2024 is still one of my favorite suits because I just love it when sets, especially like the Titan mechs, come with exclusive pilot minifigures. The Lloyd Titan mech didn't do that, so that was disappointing, but at least this set gave us 2 of them with the Kai pilot and the Nia pilot. The Nia pilot exclusive mask piece here, as you can see, that's exclusive right there, but you can of course replace it by making it Mira's headpiece, and that just looks so much better and just so amazing in my opinion as well. That's firstly a very new concept, but secondly, I just love how this just suit design looks on Mira. I love how that mold looks on her, just the hood and the of course hair coming out of it. I think that has a lot of potential right there. And overall, I just really like this figure. I think it definitely does deserve its spot on this list. 7th place now, we're gonna go with all of the Dragon Ninja minifigures. More or less because some of them just suffer from a few inconsistencies. Not really inconsistencies, but my personally speaking design flaws that some of these have definitely do bring them down. For example, I think Dragon Nia is honestly a little bit of a weak figure. Same with a figure like Dragon. Well, none of the other ones because the other ones are pretty good as well. My definite favorite here is gonna have to be Lloyd. I think Dragon Lloyd looks amazing. And these guys are of course here because they are really important to the show. They have these new exclusive wing pieces except for Kai. And they come with this just amazing tail piece as well. I mean, these are just amazing. I'm really happy that we got these this year, and they even make the visors canon, so that's just another good plus point there. Anyway, moving on to 6th place, now we're gonna be having Ray. Ray is here mostly because firstly, this is a version of the minifigure we have not seen before. This one is from Hands of Time specifically. It was also in the Tournament of Elements, but it is especially from Hands of Time, the past. And I just love that, and it's very accurate to its original version. It's got this new face print here, which just captures Ray Smith so well. I think this figure is just a one-to-one copy of the character from the show, and I could not be happier with it. That's why this one's here. 5th place is a very similar thing with Young Garmadon. This is the only Old Town figure I've included in this list, and it's for good reason. Now, admittedly, the figure itself isn't really that important. It's just a normal figure. It's not even got that much detail on it, but what I just love is the few specks of detail on this thing. Firstly, they gave him the red eyes, but secondly, this figure itself just existing here feels amazing. This is one of the most iconic Garmadon looks like of all time. I think this is probably the most iconic, apart from of course his season 1 or maybe season 8 look, but this is up there, and it is just so amazing to have this as an actual figure. Just for that much, I will be very grateful to this, and that's why this one is in 5th place. 4th place, and we're gonna a little controversial. Not that controversial, but it is just a little controversial. We're gonna be having Ninjago Legends Jin here. Now, why is Jin here? Firstly, I just love how he has arm printing. This figure is just perfect looking. I think they got the detail on this guy just so perfectly done. I just love how, this guy, he doesn't feel too over detailed, but he has just the right amount of detail. That arm printing looks amazing. I love how he gets his new mold. And just, it feels like a premium minifigure, which is of course something that Ninjago Legends has always done. I'm glad they're still doing it, and this one kind of just represents the feeling of Ninjago Legends in this year as well. The other ones are really good as well, but this one especially stood out to me. That's why this one's 4th place. But overall, it is still a really good minifigure. Anyway, 3rd place, we're going to go with Jay's mother, Libber. Libber is just such a good minifigure because firstly, she's really affordable. $45 set for this one is just amazing. But secondly, she is so accurate. That is just, this minifigure really just copied out of the show. Even the face print here looks similar enough, which is something surprising because most Ninjago face prints which are reused don't look anything like the character, but this one does. I am really glad it does do that much. And overall, I think I'm just happy we have this because it is just such an important character to the show. It is one of the ninja's biological parent. It is something that is just important to have overall. I'm just glad we have this one, and yeah, that's mostly why this 3rd place. Does it really belong to be here? Probably not, but hey, it is what it is. 2nd place though is gonna be Ronin, Lloyd, or Mysterious Ronin, or whatever you want to call it. This is the CMF Ninjago minifigure, and I love it. Firstly, it is a future Lloyd. We have had future Jay, we've had future Nia, now we have future Lloyd. That is just amazing. Secondly, it gives us a brown armor piece for us to make legacy versions of the honor robe from Day of the Departed. Thirdly, this is just old Lloyd. That is so cool. Fourthly, he comes with duo molded legs and arm printing. That is just so cool as well. 5th, he comes with a just brand new head mold, which just looks amazing. That scarf piece there with the hair just coming out, that is just so peak. It comes with an old man Lloyd face that just looks amazing as well. I just love this figure a lot. The biggest problem with this one, of course, is that it's being scalped to hell. But just other than that, it is just wow, amazing. Like, just looking at this guy. This guy deserves first place easily. Except my nostalgia kind of got the better of me because first place goes to the ZX Ninja from Legacy. Hear me out now. Not all of these guys are perfect, okay? Lloyd, Cole, and Jay should definitely have had the silver armor piece. But looking ahead of that, these are the most accurate legacy robes we've ever had from Ninjago. And all of them, at least the torso and leg printing, just makes me want to cry. Because it looks just so amazing. They gave us new ZX hood pieces. They gave us new face prints for Jay and Zane. Zane especially got an entirely legacy exclusive face print. Moreover, I am just in love with all 5 of these minifigures. Even Jay, looking at you, man. Even Jay looks just so. He looks like a spitting image of the show, okay? If they just turned that to silver, he'd look like the spitting image of the show. I know they didn't do that, but that is still just such a blessing to me. Just getting these guys. Legacy should never have been cancelled, but I'm glad it got cancelled if this is what we got as an end product. I'm in love with all 5 of these minifigures, okay? All 5 of them. I just absolutely adore all of them. And I hope Ninjago Legacy gives us more in the future like this. Again, there's a lot of problems with these guys, but hey, my nostalgia got the better of me, my biasness got the better of me, and at the end of the day, these are my opinions, and this is first place in my opinion. But what are you guys' opinions? Because of course you'll have different ones. I missed out on a lot of minifigures, so I'm sure you guys will definitely have some different points. Anyway, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I'll see you all soon. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Like, subscribe, I just said it again. Yeah, bye for now.